like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. It costs you nothing and it really helps us out. Today I thought I would show you a little more about Django. He's the old senior school horse, which means that he used to give lessons. So he's very easy to ride. He's an excellent horse all around, very desensitized, so not afraid of anything. Been there, done that. He does have his own personality. It's a little bit, I think if he was like a human, he would be like one of those tough cowboys. That's kind of how he strikes me. Very guarded, not just super sweet and sappy and emotional, super guarded and tough. Hi sweetheart. If you've seen the other video about him, he likes to pin his ears a lot, which is supposed to mean a horse is like angry and they're going to do something more dangerous, but for him it doesn't really, it doesn't mean that. But I know him really well. If you are ever around a horse that pins their ears, which means their ears are flat on the back of their head, then just get away. But I already know him. Look how he looks. His little ear came out of his, oh see, there he goes. Let me put your ear back in your fly mask. You'll be okay. There you go. See, no big deal. So I'll show you some of the cool things he does, or he will not do them and embarrass me. It's like a 50-50 chance, so wish me luck. Okay, let's get Jingle Bango. Hi, Sway. Excuse me, sir. You should always open the gate in instead of pulling it towards you. So, hi, sweetheart. Hi, Sway. You're all sweethearts, aren't you? Hi. You don't. Chica, what are you doing over there, you silly girl? Okay. Let's take this off so you can see his adorable eyes. Hopefully the flies don't bother you too much. There you go. Do they look nice? Look better. Okay, okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh. Alright. Oh, feels better to have your little mask off? Yeah? Come on, you're gonna come out and get played with. You've been out in a while, huh? Enjoying his retirement. He's probably thinking, what the heck? You said I was gonna get retired, never have to do anything again. It's not gonna be hard exercise. Yeah, it's good to see you. Well, it's good to see Slade. He's a handsome boy. And Chica, but she's feeling antisocial apparently. Okay. No, wait. So you see, he's super good. He knows to turn around so that we can close the gate. He might try to get the grass, which is fine. It's not much there though, but that's what you normally do. We have to lock this or else this little smarty pants here, that innocent little face, can open that if we don't lock it. Right, cute smart boy? Yes. Okay, let's take Django over and give him a little groom first before we make him do anything. Okay, you see I leave Django in a loose, I can't think of the name, but it's just a quick release, that's what it's called. Because he is what is called a pullback horse. So if he were to get spooked or upset about something, he will yank back really hard. So if he's tied all the way to this, then he could really injure himself, because this obviously isn't going to move. So yeah, so that's a kind of knot we use for Mr. Cutie here. And hi, you're so cute and handsome. Yeah. Okay, excuse me. One of his least favorite activities, which is why he hasn't had one. Well, he did. He had one at the start of the summer, so a few months ago. I don't torture him with them too often because he hates them. Also, it's not good to bathe them too often. They need to keep their natural oils. So let it be natural. Now you see the door, it either slams from the wind or he closed it with his nose trying to get a treat. Some horses that would scare them, him it doesn't, because he knows. Look at him. You get his face? Yeah, he's trying to get treats out of there. So I'm going to have to give him something for his tummy tonight when I give him his special grain. This looks like he was having a little diarrhea. Isn't really normal for him. Okay. So I'll give him something for that. Don't worry. Don't worry. He's a handsome boy, isn't he? He's a handsome boy. And then after I show you some tricks, I'll show you what he gets for his reward. Besides his massage. Of course, he gets the massage like Slade and Chica do. But I also let him hand graze, and he has a special place he likes. Don't you, boy? You're so cute. Why are you so cute? Not very lovey-dovey, but his mommy loves him anyway. He's so handsome and cute. Want a kiss? Usually he pins his ears if I try to kiss him. Okay. Excuse me. Let me get the tea knocker. Okay, it's super windy like it always is here, so I'm going to do a voiceover for this part. So I just have the chair to get up on him easier. It's easier on their back if you don't get up from the ground and pull on the stirrup. So I'm using the chair, and look what he does. Because he's so experienced, he knows if I just step away and it's one of the beginner students, maybe I won't have to do anything. So that's why he stepped away. Such a cute little stinker, though. I got a little afraid that we knocked down the chair, but he did fine. If he was in regular riding, we would have stopped and worked on the fact that he started walking, because that is not what we want them to do. Walk off when you're trying to get on. So, but since he's retired, he already knows that. He's just being a little stinker. It's not worth it right now. So here I am just talking about how he likes to take new people under branches to try to knock them off. Ha ha ha, such a little funny boy. So here I'm just talking about how nice it is to have a school horse, especially if you're a beginner. I really recommend everybody get an old senior horse that's been there, done that. One thing that's great is they're pretty affordable usually, because some people, don't feel like, oh, well, they're not useful on the ranch or they can't race or whatever. So they're usually affordable and they usually know what they're doing. So he had been a lesson horse, so he's great. And what I'm talking about here is that with him, I can maneuver him without using my hands, just with my legs, seat, and torso, and my head, the way I look. And so I'm going to demonstrate that going to the right now. You see my leg gently tapping him. I'm looking, I'm turning my torso, turning my pelvis right there, and that's what he's following. And then an example of how he likes to bring people under branches. Oh, he's so cute. And then, so we'll see if he'll go to the left. Same thing with just leg aids. Leg, seat, torso, and head movement. He's a good boy. He's doing a great job there. He's following the tilt of my pelvis and my seat as I'm looking where I want to go, and I'm turning slightly as I look. That turns my whole torso and pelvis slightly, and he feels that, and he's turning because of that. I don't have to kick him, and I don't have to yank on his head.
And here I'm just trying to remind him how to stop, just based on whoa, my seat, tucking my pockets up under me and putting my feet forward. He can do it without any pressure on his face at all, but it's just because he hasn't been ridden for a little while. He's not as fine-tuned, but still did great there. Trying to see if he remembers how to side pass, which is when they cross their legs in front of one another. Not doing it here, but you'll see an example in a minute he does. There he goes. So just like that, that's how they're supposed to do it. So he can still side pass a little bit. That was good. Old man with arthritis. We're going to try a little trot and then a canter with little Django Bango. So here's his trot. Pay no mind to my terrible riding position. My stirrups are too long. My feet should be back in line with my hips, my shoulders, my ears. So don't copy my riding. And there he tries to take off to the right, which is to his favorite eating spot. And he has a choppy canter. He's not what they call a gaited horse, but he's just kind of big and clunky. But I've been riding him a long time, so it's not a problem necessarily for me. It's just not as smooth as Chica or Suede. We're going to try the old stand up on your horse trick, although I already know I'm too old and out of shape to stand all the way up, especially with no one holding on to his lead rope just in case. But point being that he's a very good boy, and that would be something that would be possible on him. Look at how tolerant he is. He's such a good boy. So there you go. If I could stand up, I would, and he would let me. Mr. Perfect.
This was supposed to be a burn pile. It's overrun with vegetation. But so he can come here and get a nice reward for being such a good boy, because wasn't he a great boy? Look at all that green grass. And I think that weed is called Creeping Jenny. I'm not sure, but he likes it. What's really interesting that my trainer taught me, who's been in horses for her whole life, 50 years, and it's true, is that there are some plants, you can put on him, there are some plants that are okay for them to eat in one season, but they're poisonous a different season, and they know that. They somehow instinctually know that, so they'll eat it, but when it's a time that it's poisonous, they won't eat it. It's very interesting. I know a lot of people worry about them getting into things they shouldn't have, and that is a big deal because horses' stomachs can get upset easily, and there are a lot of things they can't have. Okay, but in general, as far as wild vegetation, I've never had a problem, and they seem to be pretty instinctually know what they can have and can't have. Show his cute little Chewy. Look at all that food. He deserves it. He was such a good boy, wasn't he? Django Bango, can you say goodbye to the people? Come on, let's say goodbye real quick, then you count some more. Good boy. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. We would appreciate it so much. We're trying to get to 1,000. And if you know someone that might like this kind of content, please share the video with them. That'd be amazing. And click on the notification button so you know when I upload. All right, have a good day. See you guys later. Django.